Welcome back to the FA Fearless Ambition Podcast, people. My name is Kadon A. Sterling. I'm your host. Thank you so much for being here. Whether you're watching it on YouTube or you're listening to it on your favorite podcast platform, wherever you're getting this right now, I appreciate you being here. Please tell everybody about what I'm doing. Share it with people, share it with people, share it with people, and join the conversation. Today's conversation has to be, we still talking about this guy, Sean Puffy Combs. But this is about the Netflix special that was just released. And Curtis 50 Cent Jackson is the executive producer of it. And it is damaging, real damaging. Stay right there. We'll be right back. We are back. You know, we start every conversation with a cigar. I believe in cigar conversations. A lot of y'all know me from Cars, Golf, and Cigars right here on YouTube. Please go over there and check that channel out. Subscribe to that channel. If you're into cars, if you're into golf, you're into cigars, you have the right channel. That is the right place for you to be. Some of y'all know me from as well, Mogul Talk 1-on-1. Also right here on YouTube. Please go to that channel. Check it out. There's something there for you if you're an entrepreneur, if you're stuck, if you don't know which direction to go into when it comes to business as well as life. That's the channel for you as well. The FA Podcast, the Fearless Ambition Podcast. Here we talk about culture, we talk about politics, we talk about entertainment, sports, and lifestyle. We do not talk about gossip. So this is not gossip. This is what was out. This is what is out on Netflix. The Sean Puffy Combs documentary, executive produced once again by Curtis Jackson. Some of y'all know him as 50 Cent. And it is quite damaging. All right, but let's get right into it. I need to get into the first part because this is the most important thing for me, for people to understand something. There's a gentleman on this documentary. His name is Kirk Burroughs. Okay? While we sip some tea and we blow this stick. Kirk Burroughs. Now, Kirk Burroughs is a very, very, very important piece to this puzzle. He's so important that I personally believe regular media has avoided him. Why wasn't Kirk Burroughs ever subpoenaed to testify? I think people have absolutely avoided Kirk Burroughs for his side, not his point of view, but his factual statements about certain things that had to do with Bad Boy. If Kirk Burroughs was on the stand and testified everything that he really knows before Puff got convicted, the feds would have won their racketeering case. They would have won their RICO case. Because Kirk could prove where certain money went to do certain things that might have been inappropriate or illegal, going through the guidance and going through the orders of Sean Combs. And I don't say this in no way as in I'm hating on anyone or this, that, and the third. I want to see somebody go to prison or this, that, and the third. That ain't no place for nobody to be except for the people that belong there. Think about that, what I just said. It ain't no place for nobody to be except for the people that belong there. And I'm going to say it like this. The real charges I think he should be doing time for is the domestic violence charges. But they couldn't bring that up. All the alleged sexual assaults, SAs, is my word against yours. Without physical proof of DNA, and it's unfortunate. And that's not to victim shame. That's to give y'all real game. Real talk. Real talk. So, Kirk Burroughs was a very important piece of this documentary. And we're going to talk about that. But right now, we're going to do a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back. Stay with me. Hey, what's happening? It's your man, Kadon Sterling. You know, I always bring you something new that I designed for my Etsy store. Etsy.com, Mogul Mindset. One word, Mogul Mindset. All right? For all my entrepreneurs, I pay me. All right? You can get it right now on Etsy.com, Mogul Mindset. One word, that's the store. Go get yours right now. Welcome back, welcome back. Yes, everything is on Etsy, including this right here, one of my other creations. Crowns don't tilt, all right? Crowns don't tilt, people. Let that sink in for a second. Crowns don't tilt, okay? Now, the thing about Kirk Burroughs is this. I believe him. I believe everything he said. Now, I'm gonna give y'all a small background on me. For a very small period of time in New York City, I got the opportunity to intern at Uptown Records, okay? I got the opportunity to intern there when Chuck Bone was running the promotion department, and Kirk Burroughs was absolutely there. Puffy was there. Mary was there. Jodeci just got there. Heavy D was probably the #1 artist there when I got there, you know, between him and Albie Shore, to be honest with you. But Heavy D was that guy, okay? Even through the office, everything. So I had a chance and I had the privy to be around things and see things. You know, nobody's paying attention to me. I'm just this young kid, young adult running around being told what to do. If y'all don't know what internship is, basically you work for free and you do whatever they tell you to do, and you just happy to be there because you're picking up education and knowledge. You are not truly down, okay? You are a necessity. If you show yourself to be valuable, one day somebody might put you down and actually give you a check. But in the meantime, you just gonna go get the coffee, go get the records, go get the CDs, go do whatever they ask you to do because you wanna be in that atmosphere. So I was there under that premise. I have no shame in saying that because I learned a lot. And the one thing that I did see while I was physically there as an intern at Uptown Records, shout out to my man Super Mario, all right? I saw work ethic when it came to Puff. I never shook his hand and talked to him and nothing like that, but I seen this man in the office, in the studio, in the club, work ethic. This is when you had to break a record, you had to go to every club, 2 or 3 clubs a night with a cassette or an album and press the DJ to play this record, all right? That was our job. We was called the street team. Big shout out to Lenny S and my man Bert. Big shout out to Lenny S, because that's when I started at Uptown, he was actually interning at Rockefeller before he became basically the guy. So big shout out to Lenny S, man. That's my dog. I saw work ethic, and that's the first thing that made me say, this dude is gonna be great. Because I never seen nobody stay up all night in a record, whether it was a club, recording studio, back to the recording studio, back to the club, and then be back in the office 9 o'clock in the morning, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, like, what we doing today? Like, literally, I think this dude might have slept 3-4 hours a day. The rest of the time, I seen Puff hustle. I personally seen it with my own eyes. I seen the hustle. And he demanded the same from everybody that worked around him. Back to Kirk Burroughs. Kirk Burroughs is the co-founder of Bad Boy. See, when Puff got let go, when Andre was like, you getting too big to work here, bro. You getting beside yourself. Matter of fact, you forgot this is my house, and you acting like it's your house. So I'm gonna let you go, but I do believe in you. So I'm gonna fire you so you can grow. And also, he let Puff take Biggie with him, as y'all will see in the documentary. So that's how Puff really was able to get his deal with Arista. But with that, Kirk Burroughs left with Puff. When Puff got fired, Kirk left too, and Kirk became the co-founder of Bad Boy. As you will see in the documentary, Kirk owned 25% of Bad Boy. Puff never owned Bad Boy Records outright at all. Bad Boy Entertainment, his mother owns that. Either way, Kirk was the due diligence. He was the head of agency, let's say, for Bad Boy. He was HR, he was administration, he was the books, he was all of these things that kept the company going, and he was dedicated. This is not me bigging him up like he my man. This is me seeing what I saw and watching how he moved. You dig? Anyway, he never ever really ran around. You know how everybody had the Bad Boy jacket or the Def Jam jacket? He never even ran around like that. Never ran out. You walk past him and don't even know this dude is the one that's running the label. You wouldn't even know. If you see him uptown in Harlem, you wouldn't even know. Unless you in and you know. And then, of course, things went real bad between all of them. The moment Kirk stopped doing what Puff asked him to do is the moment he let Kirk go. And that was supposed to be his brother. That was right hand, left hand. If you was around them, you would have seen it. Right hand, left hand. He always gonna let you know he Hefe, but Kirk ran bad boy. He did. On let's run this business as a business. Somebody got to run out there and dance and shake hands and smile for the camera. That wasn't Kirk. That's Puff. But listen to everything that he said in his documentary. Kirk is not lying. And if Kirk is not lying, and I don't believe he is, because some things he said swayed me, because I thought a certain way for many, many years. I never thought Puff had anything to do with Pac being shot or Pac being killed. Now I do. I never would have thought in a million years Puff would absolutely have something to do with Biggie being killed. Not saying he wanted Biggie killed. So let me make sure I'm very, very, very clear. I'm not even saying he knew about it. I'm going to say this. I'm going to say his recklessness and no regard for what was going on only came back at one person. And that was his number one artist, his right-hand man. Now, I wasn't in LA when it happened. I wasn't there. But when you look around and you really listen to this documentary and you really peep this, and if you was around for that era, Kirk Burroughs had a good point when he's saying, why would he make me keep Biggie in LA when me and Biggie was supposed to be in London the next day? Biggie didn't want to stay in Cali. He was uncomfortable at that moment in time. He felt the pressure. He felt the heat. He knew they was out there fronting but they was worried. They was super worried. And he was happy to go to London the next day to get up out of Cali. But Puff was like, no, I need him to stay here in Cali. I need him to stay in LA because I want him to come to my party after we do the award show. And demanded it, even though it was on the schedule that they wasn't supposed to be there. Biggie was supposed to be in London the next day. The day he got killed, he wasn't supposed to be there. But Puff made it possible where you have to be here. I need you here for a party. Not a party. Please check it out for yourself. Let me know what you think about that. Please leave me your comments below if you already saw the documentary. Now, part of me felt like I didn't want to watch it because once I heard 50 was the one doing the executive producing, I was like, I really don't want to see another black man basically kicking another black man while he's down. And then I thought about it like, hey, shit, if it ain't 50, somebody gonna make this documentary. And if you had the footage that he had, why would you not make it when you have a production deal? It ain't personal, but a little bit of it is personal, because I kept saying 50 is the most pettiest rich man in America. Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. But at the same time, if you have the evidence to prove that somebody is full of shit, after a while, you're going to be like, all right, you can talk about it. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say. Y'all can watch that. I'm going to give you the footage when there was no AI, when you couldn't fake it. And once y'all see a lot of the footage, y'all going to realize this is crazy. Absolutely crazy. When you listen to Keefe D's conversation with the police from 1996 or 97, I forgot what year Pac got killed. When you listen to that conversation, he was not under duress. He was literally made up his mind. He had information that he can give that would save him. And like he told the cops, y'all don't bullshit me, I won't bullshit y'all. What's happening? And gave them the whole play on how Pac got hit that night, how Suge got hit that night, he gave them the whole play. But he also told them who actually paid for that hit. And that's why I say this is crazy. One of the things that everybody from my time, my era, my geographics, NYC, Jersey, Connecticut, what's happening? If you was up there, y'all gotta understand something. Puff, Bad Boy were inspiration to a culture. Inspiration to a culture. To see somebody that we look like us, talk like us, run around like us, act like us, break through all these ceilings and get to the money and still give you the coolest hits you ever heard for that time. Classics. That whole business of Bad Boy was a movement. It wasn't just a record company. It was a movement. And he was very inspirational to all of us. I remember the first time I walked down, I was walking past 42nd, 44th. I forgot what street their office was on. And I walked around to the building and I seen his name on the building. It didn't just say Bad Boy. It said Sean Combs in the concrete on the building. I was proud like that was my bruh. Like I knew him. I was like, what? What? This is how you do it big. Now I've been around a lot of very, very, very wealthy, rich people. And I seen them do it big. Okay? FUBU had 3 to 4 floors in the Empire State Building at one time. What they was paying for rent, people would consider that a success if a small business made what they was paying for rent. They was kicking out $400,000 or $500,000 a year for rent, not just payroll. So Puff was a major inspiration to everybody. So when I made my other podcast episodes about him and I called them not just the downfall, I forgot some of the names that I called them. Go check them out. But Legacy Lost is what I call them. This is another part of legacy loss when it comes to Sean Combs. There's so much to go into when it comes to this dude, how you built so much up, but the bottom line was the addiction to the life is what caused him to be a monster. People want to talk about the addictions to the drugs. That's why he's in the drug program right now and all this other. Nah, man, get out of here. It's not the addiction to the drugs, bro. Ain't no bigger drug than success. And there's no bigger drug than I am successful and I can do whatever I want to do. That's the drug. That's how you start selling your soul. When you have that God sense about you, like I literally can do whatever I want to do. And to anybody. That's the addiction. Sean Combs wasn't just addicted to drugs, he was addicted to his own lifestyle. That's what he was addicted to. I can do it, I can get away with it, and nobody's gonna worry about it. Because right after I do it and I get away with it, I'm gonna give y'all a hit record. I'm gonna give you something else to be proud of when I come around. I'm gonna do these things to make y'all proud of me. He said it himself. He was like, number one, Biggie was definitely gonna leave Bad Boy, I believe, in my personal opinion, by 99, 2000, I think Big would have been out of there completely separated from himself because he wanted more and more control of his own business. Big was there learning the game. Big was there trying to just do what he got to do to get his money up to take care of his small group of people and learning the game. I don't think he would have stayed with Puff. I don't. Maybe somebody else might disagree, but I don't. But when Big actually was in contract renegotiations and he got everything he wanted to get, including his production deal, his label, everything that he was going to do for himself. Because remember, Big had already promised Charlie Baltimore her own album, Lil C's, everybody, Junior Mafia. That was all going to be him. That was going to be his own imprint, right? Kirk says it in the documentary. After Biggie signed, after Puff signed, after Kirk signed, after everybody signed the new deal for Big, he told him to go switch the words around, switch the lettering around, switch paragraphs around, do this, do that, give him the flip-flop. So at the end of the day, no matter what, either he wasn't going to be able to leave or he wasn't going to see that money he thought he was going to see. Remember, in the music business, they give you an advance. Your advance from a record label might be the only check you ever get from that record label. Because once they sign you, you owe them money. The day you sign your name on a record contract, a traditional record contract, you're in debt from that point on. Easily in debt. And Kirk Burroughs had the evidence to prove it. So I want to know your thoughts. Please leave your comments below. I thought it was absolutely damaging. I understand why his legal team wants it to be cease and desist, and they want Netflix to take it down. But Netflix already paid that bread out, and Netflix is like, see us in court. We got the money for the court, so see us in court, but we gonna run it. We gonna run it. And everybody talking about, 50 months, and he got this, he got that. He got off light. This is actually a win for him. Even though he's incarcerated at this moment in time, he kind of like, some people may say he didn't win, he lost. No. He won his life. He didn't lose his life in this case. He won his life because he would have been doing 20 years. And if you already 56, 57, and they drop 20 years on you, you don't think that's it. Game over. You coming out when you 77? Puff will be out before he's 60. And 60 ain't even old no more. So he won his life. Them 50 months, he already did a year and a half, going on 2. He in the drug program in the feds, which is automatically going to give him good time. It's going to take 6 months off of that sentence anyway. Either he's going to be back on the streets 2027, or something's going to happen and he's going to hit the streets late 2026 this time, so he might be back. He might be out. I say 2027, but it could be next year. But I'm going to go back to what I felt was the most damaging, not damaging as an illegal aspect, but as a character aspect. And for me, because this had to do with the PR work, I got kind of sidetracked, but I was leading into this. Stick with me, y'all. Stay with me. This man did all that PR work in Harlem, shook all them hands, took all them pictures, standing in front of the Apollo. All that stuff is done on purpose for optics, everything. Gets back into the Tahoe or the Escalade, whatever his drivers was driving, and demands the sanitary, the squishy, what do you call them chicks, man? Demands to get the sanitizer, the hands cleanser, and not makes a joke, but makes comments of, I was with the people. Oh my God. Please, I need to go take a shower. A hot one. I need to sit under the shower. I done shook so many hands, you know what I mean? Oh my God, I was he said I was amongst the people. Only people that think they kings talk like that and think everybody else is peasants. He couldn't believe. He felt filthy. He felt disgusting that he actually shook all those black hands. And took all them pictures with the same people that has probably put $1.50 in his pocket more than 5 times in their lifetime and don't even know it. That character right there shows me everything. We know that he's a woman beater. There's evidence of that. We know that he will make sure that you get a bad contract, so you can't say he stole it. All he can say is you signed the contract. How did I steal from you? I just didn't make the deal good for you. That don't mean I stole from you. That means you wasn't on top of your game. I'm always on top of mine. It showed the whole situation with the little rod, and you keep this guy around you for 2 years, promise him $250,000 to produce an album, and don't give him no money. And then when the lawyers get involved, you offer him $29,000. And the album he produced for you is nominated for a Grammy. It don't even no need to talk about all the stuff he allegedly did without consent of all these 77 alleged victims. And I will say this before I end this. I do believe a whole bunch of people are doing money grabs too. I'm never going to victim shame, but I'm going to keep it very honest with you. Extortion is real. And if somebody feel they can extort you while you weak and your armor is dented, they're going to try to get money out your pocket too. It ain't had nothing to do with you. So that's the hard part about who's going to get paid for what with these civil suits, when you realize some of them damn sure is extortion. And some of them is probably the real thing. There's so many other questions that people want answers to. The Kim Porter questions, the situation, of course, with Cassie. That. Well, a lot of those questions has been answered, but there's so many other situations. But what it's really damaging is because I want y'all to tell me whether y'all believe it now. Do you believe Puff has something to do with Tupac being killed? After watching this documentary, don't take it from me. Do you feel he's also liable and reckless when it comes to Biggie being killed? I thought it was quite disgusting that he paid for the funeral, but he paid for Biggie's funeral with Biggie's royalties. So he didn't pay for Biggie's funeral. He paid for Biggie's funeral with his own royalties that should have went directly to Big's family. I think that's disgusting. To honor Biggie, Rolling Stones wanted him on the cover. He made Kirk go to Rolling Stone and tell them, nah, Puff has to have that cover because Puff got a No Way Out album coming out, so he needs to be on that cover. Because if you make the cover of Rolling Stones back then, you was no longer hip-hop. You was a rock star, and he knew it. So he's an executive that always wanted to be a rock star, an executive that always wanted to be an artist. Nothing wrong with that if you're talented, but that's what he always wanted to be. He's the little kid who used to get bullied and realized, I'm going to be the bullier. No one's going to bully me no more. I bully now. And he turned that into a little kid into a grown man. And if you add that up with unlimited money, unlimited resources, and unlimited influence, that's a dangerous thing if you don't know how to handle that kind of power. Either way, my name is Kadan A. Sterling. I thank you so much for being here. The FA podcast, the Fearless Ambition podcast. Don't forget the Etsy link will be in the description so you can order your hoodies, your shirts, everything. Go to Etsy, go through my whole store. There's something there for you. All right? I'll talk to y'all again. I'll see you on the next one.